Welcome. Today we will be playing the first match of the third season of the 5D Chess League. And the third season of the 5D Chess League will be played in the format defended pawn, which means that the queen and the knight have switched places. It is the case so that this knight can defend this pawn, or more specifically this knight can defend that pawn, so that white doesn't have any degenerate attacks on the first turn if black doesn't defend. So let's just say we play a regular chess here, but black doesn't play the standard defense. So I can show you guys how this would work. So I can play this, because now I have to think with the queen being moved. Let's say black tries to defend here, but it's too late. I hope I have set this up correctly. And white moves here, and black plays something else. Then white should be able to move directly through the not moved pawn to f7. And in a regular game of 5D chess, this would be a problem, because only the king is defending, and by taking the queen it would be wide open. Now it is not a problem anymore, or at least not much of a problem, and the knight can just take the queen. And the threat is, at least for the moment, over. So we were playing our first match against 5D Void, and now I'm just waiting for a code so we can play the game. Okay, see you when the match starts. Okay, so this is the first match of the 5D League. We're playing defended pawn, which means that this pawn is defended by this knight. Let's turn animations off. And that means that an f7 sacrifice is not that plausible. Let's just start with b4. Okay, let's see if he's ready to. Yeah, no, he might take some time. But okay, let's hope for a good game. Good game. Okay, fun. Okay, so he opened with this, which is interesting, since it gives me an ability to do that later. Yeah, let's try that later. First, let's play something else. What can I play? I can do this. So if he doesn't play c3, I still have an option, but he can totally play b4 later and ruin my life. Let's just see. There it is open, there I can check up. So I need on this one, I need to be there next. Let's just do this and hope he doesn't see it. I know blundering mate in pawn is not that realistic. Oh, he did. That was a very fast game of 5D chess. Okay, this is the rematch against Void, and he opens like this again. Interesting. Okay, let's just try this. Or you can totally block this because there's no turn 0, which is bad for me. Let's just open the same way. Maybe I can get something. I cannot. Okay, too bad. If we can get rid of that pawn, I might. Let's do this, just. Okay, that is not that good. I'm not gonna risk it. I was about to play d6. Not gonna risk it. Let's just put this one here. Actually, this is blocking my. Let's not. Actually, if I move this one here, then it's not on that. Oh, but it's on that, so no. sadly. Actually, this isn't much of a problem. I can just do this, I think. I might be wrong though. It's moving the queen up. Interesting. Okay, let's try something. Actually, no, I need to move this one up first. But you can threaten it, which... Nah. No. Actually, I can do this. I can go back to take my knight. Didn't think about that. He probably won't. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, he moved the queen there, which is interesting. I could do this, which threatens... Yeah, let's do this. Let's hope he doesn't see it. Yeah, he probably sees it. Actually, is this a threat? No, it's not. Okay, just checking. Actually, now I see this pawn is still defended by this knight, so some of the things I planned don't work, which isn't good. But I do think I'm in a good position here. Don't think that queen has any way in the present to escape, which means it probably will take my bishop or move to a different time. Let's see, what can it do in a different time? Cannot go there, it cannot go there, it could go here, but that wouldn't actually be that good. What did it do? Okay, it moved this here. Which might... Let's see. I don't see it, but he probably planned something. Or he wanted to make me think that he planned something. Okay. Now he has a threat on this, if I ever move my king, but I can just decide to not move my king. Also, if I do this and he takes, I can threaten both, which is good for me. And I also pin the knight. He took there, which means I won the game. But now I see what he was planning. He was planning to take this. Oh, he left. That is too bad. Hello again. In case you were wondering why our opponent was leaving the game, it was because this is basically a forced mate. Last move, he set up this bishop here, so if he could take this rook, he would checkmate me by checking my king in the past. So he would move through this space and this space directly towards the king, checking me. But of course he can't do that now because I checked him. So since he can't take this knight with any of his other pieces, he would have to take it with the king, since moving out of the way doesn't actually prevent the pass check. And once he has done that, I could checkmate him here by moving through time and checking his king. Void saw this and decided the game was over for him, so he left the game.